Hello and welcome to A Little Every Day. Today we're going to make shaking beef. I have 2 ribeye steaks that I removed most of the fat from and cut into 1-inch cubes. I have 1 thumb size piece of ginger that I minced up, 1 whole head of garlic that I minced, kosher salt. I have seasoning salt. You could also use, or seasoning sauce. You could use Maggi or soy sauce. I do have soy paste because I don't have any oyster sauce, but you could definitely substitute oyster sauce in this recipe. I have black pepper and fish sauce, sesame oil, and I have some red chilies that I did a brine in, and I can leave that recipe in the description box below. So let's go ahead and put the marinade together. So we're going to start with the marinade. We're going to add our ribeye steak. You could also use any other steak that you want, but I think that ribeye is the best for this. I'm probably going to add 1 or 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. I like to use toasted sesame oil. I'm going to add about half of my garlic, all of my ginger. Going to add a couple teaspoons of fish sauce, some ground black pepper, a pinch of salt, our soy paste, going to add about a tablespoon, and we're going to add about a tablespoon of our seasoning sauce. You can also substitute soy sauce or Maggi. And I'm going to open this, and we're going to use these chilies. These chilies are not hot. They're not hot. But I do like the flavor that they give off. So I'm just going to use about 2 teaspoons of these. You don't have to add this if you don't want. I just like using it. I think it's so beautiful. I'm just going to mix this up. You can prepare this the night before if you want. Or you can have it marinate in as little as 20 minutes, 10 minutes, when you get everything else ready. So nice, that's nice and mixed up. That looks good, doesn't it? Super easy. I just have some iceberg lettuce here. I want to take this core part out, so I like to just set it right on top, hit it against the cutting board, flip it back over, and it comes right out. Super easy. So I'm just going to cut this in half. And I'm going to use about half of the lettuce on this. Going to cut it into, just add it to our plate here. Nice and pretty. Going to take our tomatoes that I have. I have 2 on the vine ripened tomatoes that I cut in half and then cut into quarters. This looks so pretty. The dressing for this is super simple. It is the juice of 3 limes and about a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And we're not going to put it on yet. We are going to save that for when we pour the beef over it, and then we'll pour it over everything. It's so good. So we're ready to cook. I've got my wok nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of canola oil and add my beef. Like that. Get a nice sear on it. Looks so good. I want to get a nice sear on this. You want to cook the beef to medium, rare, medium, or depending on however you like it. That ginger and those chilies and that garlic, they all smell so good. So we'll kind of let this sit for a few minutes. I'm going to turn it. It's nice and hot. Not quite ready. See all that? Smells very sweet. You get that aroma from the seasoning sauce and from the soy paste and the fish sauce in there. Let that sit and kind of cook through just a little bit. A tablespoon of sugar. I'll take it out and then I will add in the rest of our ingredients. I don't want these to steam. I want them to get a nice crust on them. I'm going to take some of the sauce out. This looks like it will continue to cook. when it just sits there while I'm putting the rest of the stuff in. And then I am going to throw it back in there one more time after I put the onions in there. But I do want the onions to cook separate. So I'm just going to put this. So the next thing that we're going to add is a little bit more canola oil. And then I have one onion, one white or sweet onion. I'm going to throw that in there. Kind of let it soak up all that goodness in there. And I'm going to throw in a little bit more garlic. And let these kind of soften for a bit. I don't want them to get really soft to the point where they're falling apart. Add just a little bit more canola oil. I don't want the garlic to burn either. Move that to the side. Let that get nice and hot. And we're going to go ahead and add our meat mixture back in. So good. And that looks good. Let's go ahead and plate this up. We're going to go ahead and plate this up. This is all done. So just like to put that on. You can see those big chunks of onion in there. And the smell of the garlic and the ginger in there is so good. It's getting away. Kind of mounding away from me. Let's try this. Need a bigger plate. Looks good. Let's go ahead and put the little bit of cilantro on there and some more chilies. And I like to let everybody serve their own and then pour the mixture of the lime juice and the black pepper on it by itself. But I am going to take a bite with it on there and just make sure that all the flavors are where they should be. The flavor of the meat is so juicy, and you can taste the acidity in the lime juice. It just brings everything together, the sweetness of the onions. I think this will be a dish that your family is going to enjoy. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and press the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.